Good afternoon, friends. Thursday afternoon on Fanasia, and it's time for HungerMitao. We are your hosts, Raj and Aradhana Asava, bringing you information about the impact our collective efforts is having right here in North Texas. You know, through this radio show, we raise awareness about the rampant hunger issue in North Texas and share ways in which each one of us, in the spirit of Give Where You Live, can and is making a difference.
And listeners, if you are new to this show, welcome. We are glad you've joined us. Please visit us at ntfb.org/IAC to learn how HungerMitao, a purely volunteer group made up of each of you, helps North Texas Food Bank fight hunger. On this website, you will also find information and ways to participate in HungerMitao Month.
HungerMitao Month.
Which you know is the entire month of August,
That's right.
India's Independence Month. That website again is ntfb.org/IAC. As you all know, HungerMitao is a community-driven movement. We are all volunteers, spreading awareness in the Indian American community about the rampant hunger that lurks in North Texas, even in our own neighborhoods. HungerMitao helps North Texas Food Bank raise funds, mobilize volunteers, and collect food donations. Through an efficient and far-reaching network of pantries throughout the 13 counties it serves, NTFB collects nutritious food and distributes it where it's needed, thereby keeping the North Texas community fed.
Very well explained, Aradhana, because I think the key thing here is the fact that it's a volunteer effort and we are helping North Texas Food Bank by engaging the Indian American community. Fantastic. So friends, every so often we share with you facts and statistics about North Texas Food Bank and the impact that they are making. Today, we have some revealing information for you as we go over some before and after, and actually can I say after, before and during the pandemic impact. So prior to the pandemic, 1 in 6 people in North Texas struggled with hunger. That is 1 in 6 people, of which 1 in 5 children in North Texas were food insecure. Basically, struggling with food and food insecure means they don't know where the next meal is coming from. 15% of North Texas Food Bank clients were seniors, and many had to make a choice between mortgage, medical bills, or food. And typically, food is what suffered. North Texas Food Bank distributed around 1.1 million pounds of food weekly. And that translated into 77 million meals annually. And all of this was before COVID.
These numbers are pretty heartbreaking in themselves. And since the COVID-19 pandemic, over 390,000 people living in North Texas Food Bank's service area filed for unemployment. This is compared to almost 37,000 people for the same period last year.
So 37,000 people last year filed for unemployment, same time. And this year's 390,000?
Yes.
Wow.
It's a 971% increase in claims.
Oh gosh.
It's unthinkable. An estimated 37% of those seeking food assistance are first-time users of the food bank. Wrap your heads around this one. For the first time in their lives, these people are having to go seek food assistance.
Standing in line for hours.
That's right.
Right? We all seen those lines.
And North Texas Food Bank has provided 97 million meals. 97 million meals when their year ended June 30th.
And that was compared to 77 million meals
Last year. Yep.
Wow. So that means really the last 3 months, they must have seen some huge spike.
Yeah, and we all can understand because we are also living it, right?
That's true.
So North Texas Food Bank now directly distributes 2.5 to 3 million pounds of food weekly. That's more than double their usual output. Raj, you mentioned Pre-COVID, it was 1.1 million pounds of food weekly, and now it's 2.5 to 3 million pounds.
Lots of numbers coming your way, friends, but this is very, very important to see how demand for food has gone up dramatically for North Texas Food Bank.
And this information makes it real for all of us.
It does.
It's no longer just, so many people are hungry. You're seeing what's under the covers.
Yep.
These numbers are real.
Heart-wrenching.
Since March 20th, North Texas Food Bank has facilitated over 165 emergency mobile distribution sites and has distributed over 127,000 boxes filled with nutritious food.
Wow.
So this is distribution at like the Fair Park, at university campuses.
Oh, yeah. Those parking lots
massive
with the miles-long
lines.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
The Feeding Children programs were extended through the summer,
Okay.
June through August, to ensure that kids
Yeah,
get their food.
especially with the kids out of school,
Yeah.
making sure that they get food.
And through the summer,
Through the
I mean,
summer.
since their parents are having to go seek food assistance,
Right, right.
kids are hungry too. The greatest expense for the food bank today is the cost of food and the paid resources to cover the services that are being provided so quickly. So as you all know, volunteering has paused at the food bank, right? So they're having to pay people
That's right. That's
to come and package food and distribute food, etc. So obviously, that becomes a big expense.
right. Wow.
Also, food is not donated anymore, not as much. So
Right.
they're having to buy the food.
That's right. This is incredible. I mean, what an impact this COVID-19 has had in our communities, in the business of the food bank. So in the month of June, Feeding America network of food banks distributed. So I just want to give you a snapshot of the challenge across United States. So in the month of June, Feeding America network food banks distributed more than 548 million meals. That's just in the month of June, an increase of 51% from an average month. This is just heart-wrenching. The toughest thing is that there is no end in sight right now. We have no clue. There are vaccine in the works, there are cure in the work, but how long it will take before things get back to the old norm, no one knows. So until then, the food bank is going to be stretched and stressed. So recovery will take months, if not years. So let me go over some projections that experts are telling. As a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, the projected need in North Texas is 105 million meals a year, 13 million meal above the current time, current being the COVID time. That means it's going to further increase.
Right.
I mean, we went from 77 million meals a year to 92 million meals a year.
Right.
And the outlook is 105 million meals a year.
Right, because we are noticing how businesses are shutting down. I mean, every day we hear of either a retailer or a company that's having to
Right.
file for bankruptcy.
Right. And then unemployment numbers keep adding up.
The layoffs keep happening.
Right.
Yeah.
So Feeding America estimates that nearly 5.8 million Texans could be food insecure in 2020 because of the pandemic, increasing the state rate of food insecurity. I'm talking about all of Texas, from 15% of the population being food insecure in Texas going to 20.2%. That's a huge jump, my friends.
It is.
Yeah.
And actually, Texas is projected to have the highest total number of food insecure children in the country
Oh my gosh.
by the end of 2020. A staggering number of 2.3 million children. It's a shameful thing to be number one in. Helping North Texas Food Bank feed our neighbors will need our collective sustained engagement. Unfortunately, my friends, hunger comes 3 times a day. And our communities, the larger communities, will depend on our compassion and generosity to ensure people do not go hungry during this time. Food bank workers talk about the embarrassment and desperation they see in the eyes of people queuing up in cars at food distributions. These families need compassionate friends like you who support North Texas Food Bank through HungerMitao. This is a historic crisis with no end in sight. So please stay engaged. Contribute whatever you can for as long as you can.
Every dollar counts.
Food is a basic need that needs to be met for anything else to work. So, when we talk about kids needing to go to school and get educated, if they're hungry, that's not going to happen. Let us help so people will have one less immediate need as they struggle to navigate through this crisis.
That's right. And friends, you all have been helping, and this here is a special month where we really want all hands on deck. This is India's Independence Month. As we celebrate that in our adopted land, let's also remember that those who have fallen into poverty are not as liberated. You can help them by participating in HungerMitao Month. This is 30 days of compassionate giving. This is our Funds for Food drive. Just visit ntfb.org/IAC, and right there on the very main screen, there are 2 ways through which you can engage. With that gesture, you'll provide crucial food for empty tables, nutrients for the sick, and energy for children soon returning to school. Please join HungerMitao today with your gift for hungry families. Alone, we are limited. Together, we can feed millions. We can move mountains. Our youth will be happy to know that in light of the pandemic conditions, they will be able to earn volunteer hours through participation in the 2020 HungerMitao Month Funds for Food drive, benefiting North Texas Food Bank. Once again, visit ntfb.org/IAC for details and get started in making a difference.
And here is some more exciting news. A compassionate and philanthropic couple, very well known in the DFW circles, is matching all donations made during HungerMitao Month, dollar for dollar, for up to $10,000. So don't miss out this opportunity to double your impact.
So does that mean, Aradhana, a dollar provides 3 meals? So this will translate into dollar providing 6 meals.
That's right.
Wow.
Have you ever heard buying power of that kind?
Exactly.
So friends, visit ntfb.org/IAC. We keep giving you that website because all the information that you need to act on it, you'll find it there.
That's right. Friends, it is also important to remember COVID-19 has affected us all in countless ways. If you or someone you know needs food assistance, please don't hesitate. Call 214-269-0906 or go to ntfb.org. We are all here for each other.
So until next week, friends, remember, we may never be able to eradicate hunger, but let us ensure no one goes hungry.
HungerMitao.